So today we are going to discuss photo degradations of some of the compounds like DDT, industrial effluent using a photocatalyst like titanium dioxide, zinc oxide, and the effect of using these photocatalyst on COD, that is a chemical oxygen demand. So let us see photo degradations of DDT. Everyone knows DDT is one of the pesticides commonly used by a farmer, and due to excessive DDT, the nearby water reservoirs like a river, pond will get polluted. So the degradation of DDT is crucial in that particular situation. So we can use titanium dioxide UV mediated heterogeneous photocatalyst for that degradation process, and generally we prefer to use titanium dioxide because of its self-cleaning, self-sterilizing and anti-fogging surface action. Normally titanium dioxide, that is commonly called titania, is partially reduced during illumination with the sunlight in the presence of organic compound. That is, titanium dioxide in presence of light, it will convert into TiO or Ti2O3. DDT is one of the common pesticide used by farmers, and it has toxic effects from the use of these pesticides. It is cumulative in nature. The DDT mainly affects the central or peripheral nervous system and the liver. Nausea, diarrhea, it increases liver enzyme activity, and also it causes irritations to the eyes, nose and throats when a person is exposed by these substances. The titanium dioxide or UV condition, when it is used, it decomposes these DDT into a smaller fragments, and as a result its toxic effect will be reduced. If you want to improve these degradation, we use the air bubbles, which helps to maintain dissolved oxygen concentration in the solution at the surface of photocatalytic particle, and which helps to increase overall activity. The kinetics and PP dash, that is the para DDT degradation performance of N-doped TiO2 were evaluated, and results shown that N-doped titanium dioxide can degrade DDT effectively under both UV as well as visible light. The rate constant of PP dash DDT degradation, that is a para dash, that is 4,4 DDT degradation under UV light was only 0.0121 per minute, whereas rate constant for DDT degradation under visible light is quite larger, that is 0.1282 per minute. The reaction rates of PP dash, that is DDT degradation using N-doped titanium dioxide under visible light was approximately 6 times higher than that of UV light. The second degradation what we are going to learn is photodegradation of industrial effluent. You already know whenever these photocatalysts like zinc oxide or titanium dioxide, when they expose to a particular radiation, it forms electron hole pairs. These electron hole pairs will interact with, that is, the electrons formed combustion band combines with or reacts with the oxygen from air, and it forms O2 minus, and the hole created in a valence band combines with the water molecule from moisture, and it forms hydroxyl radicals. So these formed hydroxyl radical generally reacts with, or it oxidizes the organic chemical or organic structures or molecules present in industrial effluents, and as a result these industrial effluent will get degrade into smaller molecules like water and carbon dioxide. So schematically we can understand with this particular diagram. Already we have seen this in basic principles of photochemistry. So this is how it works. So the formed organic pollutants will get decomposed by the presence of oxidizing species O2- or hydroxyl free radical into carbon dioxide, water and some other degradation products. The third application is its effects on COD, that is a chemical oxygen demand. So COD or chemical oxygen demand, it measures the total quantity of oxygen required to oxidize all the organic material into carbon dioxide and water. So using COD, that is the chemical oxygen demand, see, normally always you remember, whenever a water is more polluted, if a water is more polluted, now the pollution is due to some organic compounds. Now to decompose this organic compound we need more oxygen. So higher COD indicates that water is not fit for drinking purpose. So the quality of the water is decided by COD term, and always you remember, higher is the COD, the water will be impure. So the COD is useful in terms of water quality. The limit of COD for drinking water is set by WHO and ICMR is 10 ppm. Beyond that it is not drinkable. But every day million people drinking such a bad water with a high COD value. COD values are always greater than BOD values. I hope everyone knows BODs are biological oxygen demand and COD means chemical oxygen demand. So in COD we are identifying or calculating oxygen needed to decompose all the organic matter by using some chemical methods, and in BOD we are using some biological method to identify the presence of oxygen in that water. And if you compare COD and BOD, always COD values is larger compared to BOD. But COD measurement can be made in few hours while BOD will take 5 days. Since BOD will take more time compared to COD, that means analysis by COD is very fast compared to BOD. So COD value also played important role in analysis. The effect of titanium dioxide loading on photocatalytic degradation of COD using solar irradiation in industrial waste water effluent. It was noted that photodegradation efficiency of COD using batch reactor is 48% in 240 minutes of reaction time, while 87% in 240 minutes of reaction time. So depending on which method we follow, based on that its efficiency decides. COD value and always you remember, whenever we go with photodegradation, means if we carried out photodegradation of or when we carry out this COD measurement in presence of titanium dioxide, as it is photocatalyst, it increases degradation. So COD value will decrease due to presence of these photocatalysts. Thank you.